Okay, so all right. So here we have another one. BD is 36, AD is 64. 36, 64, find CD. Okay, here's the cheat code now. Okay, cheat code. If you know both parts of the hypotenuse of Papa and you're looking for the altitude, you don't have to draw out baby mama Papa. You can just go 36 over x equals x over 64. This over this equals this over this. Okay? Now, not all your problems are like that on your worksheet, but there are a few. Okay? So that's the cheat way of doing it, the quick way of doing it. So that's only when you're looking for the altitude or when the altitude's involved. If the altitude's not involved, then it's baby mama papa. But if the altitude's involved, you just do this. Cross multiply, x squared equals, somebody help me out, 64 times 36. Ooh, I've seen that number before. X equals 48, I bet, right? Yeah. Woo. That was the answer to number 1, right, on the worksheet? Uh-huh. Okay. Now, when you see a problem like this, you're given the altitude, you don't know anything else. So here is where you have to draw baby mama papa. Baby mama papa. And as you can see, there's no letters down. So just label it A, B, C, and D. So I know D is the right angle of baby, DC is the short side, B is the other angle. D is the right angle for mama, DB is the short side, and A is the other angle. For papa, B is the right angle, BC is the short side, and A is the other angle. And then you get all the numbers from here, put them over here. So I know that CD is X, so an X goes here. I know BD is 6, so 6 goes here and here. I know AD is X plus 5, so X plus 5 goes there. Well, that's the only place it goes. I know that BC is Y, so Y goes here and here. I know AB is Z, so Z goes there and there. Those are Z's, so I'll make a little mark through them so they're not 2's. And AC is X plus 5 or 2X plus 5. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay. What can I figure out? Well, I know X and 6 and X plus 5 involve numbers and the same variable. So I can set that up as a proportion. X over 6 equals 6 over X plus 5. And cross multiply. Oh no! What do I have going on here? If I use the distributive property, I get x squared plus 5x. So to solve an x squared problem, I have to use the dreaded factoring from Algebra 1. Do you remember how to factor? No. Well, we got to remember how to. So you got to get one side equal to 0. And it's 2 sets of parentheses. You split up your x squared into x and x. Things that multiply to be this have a sum of this. They add up to be that. What are 2 factors of 36 that add up to 5? Well, 36 is 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9 and 6 and 6. Which ones have a 5 involved? 4 and 9, right? So it's x minus 4, x plus 9. They multiply to be 36, add up to be 5. So x is either 4 or negative 9. Can x be negative 9? No, so x is 4. So once we find 4, that's 4 there. This is 9 here. Okay, now I need to find y. I know that this whole side is 13 now, so I can get rid of that and make that a 13. So to find y, there's a y and a 13 there. And then I know x is 4, so there's a 4 and a y there. So 4 over y equals y over 13. Cross multiply. Y squared equals 52. And take the square root. And it says it wants it in simplest radical form. If on the computer it says simplest radical form, if it wants a decimal, you just type in the square root of 52 on your calculator. But if they want simplest radical form on Savas, what is a perfect square that goes into 52? Our perfect square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, and so on. Okay? What's the perfect square goes in 52 evenly? What number goes in 52 evenly? 4 does 13 times. So simplest radical form is 2 square root of 13. So if they ask for simplest radical form, that's what they want. Okay? Now to find z. Z is right here, and z is right here. So we use these two triangles. Z and 13 equals x plus 5 is 9, so 9 over z. So z squared equals 9 times 13. 9 times 13 is what, 117? And take the square root. And simplest radical form of that is the square root of 9 square root of 13, or 3 square root of 13. So if they ask for simplest radical form, that's what they're looking for. Okay? So some of these problems are a little bit more difficult. All right. We'll just do this one, and we'll call it good. Okay. Zhang is constructing a 4-foot-high ramp where the length of the back of the base must be 12.8. So the back of the base must be 12.8. How long must the entire base be? Well, you just put an X there, right? So if you know that this is X, this is 12.8, and this is 4, this is our cheat, right? This over this equals this over this. Okay, because when we're dealing with an altitude, we can just do it that way. So x over 4 equals 4 over 12.8. So 12.8x equals 16. Somebody with a calculator, take 16 divided by 12.8. It's going to be pretty small. 1 point something. What? 1.25. That's the missing thing. Okay? So on Savas, you'll have a few more of these. So you'll have the worksheet to do, and you'll have Savas to do. Okay? So you have plenty to do. So in study hall on Monday morning, I'm sure I'll be seeing a few of you.